Hello everyone. In this short video I'm going to put today is about which countries are allowed to apply for the coming diversity visa lottery DV2022, because there are some people, they ask me, oh, is my country eligible to apply? I'm coming from this country, I'm coming from India, I'm coming from Pakistan, I'm coming from Uganda, I'm coming from this country. Am I eligible? You have your answer today. I'm going to mention the countries which are not eligible to apply. That means the countries which I'm not going to mention, they are the eligible countries to apply. And this one will go to explain also a little bit about people who are in the travel ban countries and how does that apply. Again, welcome everyone. This is Ernest Boniface Makulilo, EBM, here on the EBM Scholars Show. And we are here to make sure that we are giving you the good updates and instructions before you go to apply to avoid everything. So, these are the following things you need to understand. For the DV2022, persons born in the following countries, remember, eligibility of applying for this particular DV lottery or the DV lottery is laying on the country you are born. That's number one, and then there are other factors coming on that one. So persons born in the following countries are not eligible to apply. Why? Because it's not about the travel ban. People are getting, oh, am I eligible? I'm from Tanzania, I'm from Sudan, I'm from Somalia, I'm from whatever country, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. No. The reason why you are not eligible to apply if you are a native of this country, because more than 50,000 natives of those particular countries immigrated to the United States in the previous 5 years. So if the country, in the last 5 years, they have over 50,000 immigrants coming here. By immigration, they don't mean international student. They don't mean tourist visa. They don't mean those the scholars under J1 exchange visa visas. They don't mean about those who come here as H1B, working temporary visas. No. They are talking about people who are coming here under the immigrant visa, kind of that. So, if there are 50,000 people from those countries in the past 5 years, they are going to be, is going to be removed. Meaning, if the countries in the last 5 years, maybe they are not going to have that 50,000, the countries will be returned to the DV lottery. It has happened, some countries have been removed. Down the road later, they were going to be brought back. So that's why it will be better to look each time which countries are eligible, which countries are not eligible. For instance, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, one country was removed. A couple years ago, another country was returned to the DV lottery. So, the following countries, if you are born from the following countries, you are not eligible to apply. Number one, Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, China, which is including Hong Kong, Colombia, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, India, Jamaica, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Philippines, South Korea, United Kingdom, exception of Northern Ireland and its independent territories, and Vietnam. Persons born in Macau, whatever, and Taiwan are eligible. So, you can look here. In Africa, there is only one country. Only Nigeria is not eligible if you are born in that particular country. You are not eligible to apply. But is there an exception? Let's say you are born in Nigeria, or you are born in Canada, or you are born in Brazil. Is there an exception you can be able to apply? Yes, it is. If your spouse is from another country, low rates country of immigration to the United States, which is eligible country. If your spouse is coming from eligible country, you can claim your eligibility basing on the native country of your spouse. Example, you are born in Canada, or you are born in Guatemala, but your spouse is from Sierra Leone. You are born in Nigeria. Your spouse is from South Africa. You are born in, let's say, another country, South Korea. But the country of your spouse, let's say, is Uganda or Liberia, or let's say is from Kuwait, whatever it is. If your spouse is coming from another country which is eligible, you are allowed to apply. It says as follows. If yes, it means your spouse is coming from the historical law rates country of immigration, which is an eligible country, you can claim your spouse's countries of birth, provided that you and your spouse are named on the selected winner. You applied as this, you applied like you are coming together, and you are going to be given the visa together. You can do that. Or let's say your father is a permanent resident. Are you a native of a country that does not have historically law rates? So, for let's say you are a native of Nigeria, but neither of your parents was born or resident of the country of your birth. For instance, let's say I'm Nigerian. I was born in Nigeria, but my parents, they were not born in Nigeria. One of my parents maybe was born in Tanzania, or one of my parents born in Ghana, or born in Sierra Leone. It means you can claim your eligibility based on your parents' country of birth, provided your parents, they were legal over there where they were born, and the process was not awkward, they were not illegal, or whatever. So if those are the case, you can also claim. So there are other ways of claiming eligibility if you are coming from those countries which are not eligible. One thing about the countries, people get confused about the country of eligibility. People confuse the countries which are on the travel ban. We all know there are 13 countries on the travel ban. To mention a few, Tanzania is there, Sudan is there, Nigeria is there, Somalia is there. There are whatever, there are Myanmar, whatever. There are all those countries. There are 13 countries in the travel ban, with exception of Nigeria. All other countries of the travel ban are allowed to apply. Nigeria is not allowed to apply, not because of the travel ban, it's because of they have over 50,000 immigrants who came to America in the last 5 years. That is the reason. It's not about the travel ban. But if you're from the other travel ban, the travel ban doesn't stop you from applying. It will stop you from being given the visa if you win and you are still on the ban. So for instance, you are Tanzanian. You are allowed to apply. That's why the countries which are eligible to apply, Tanzania is there. Countries which are eligible to apply, Djibouti is there. Countries which are eligible to apply, Somalia is there. Whatever, all the countries which are, Eritrea, sorry, not Djibouti. All the countries which are still in the travel ban, exception for Nigeria, are allowed to apply. You are allowed to apply, but what if you win? You will start processing, filling the DSC-260, but don't give your hopes, so much hopes up, because you have to wait. If your country will be removed from the travel ban, then you can be able to process and get the visa. But if it's not going to be removed, you are not going to be given the visa, so you're not going to pay anything. So when the results are out, what you do, you just say you want to process, you fill the DS260, if they give you the visa interview and your country is still on the travel ban, you ask it to change the interview date. So for instance, your interview was April, you say, can you have interview in September? You give him more time so that you can be waiting if they will change that one. If they don't change, you are not going, unless there are ways of getting the waiver of the travel ban, but it's a very complicated process, but there are certain places depending on the nature of the travel ban of that particular country. So apart from that, any question for me? I'm sure your country is eligible to apply. What you need to do to make sure that you have the picture which is very, very good, meets all the requirement. If you have children, make sure you have the photo of the children. If you are married, make sure you have the photo of your spouse and the information of your spouse. If you and your spouse both have passport, make sure you both go to apply. If you don't have passport, make sure that you are going to get the passport, especially even temporary passport. You can be able to do that. So those are the few things you can be able to make sure that you understand and you make a proper application without any particular mistake. So remember to subscribe, everyone. This is the time for me to say thank you for your continued support to the EBM Scholars, and goodbye.